If you're looking for Agent Kelso, she just left. I should have gone with her. But I'd only slow her down. I know you got your own problems to deal with. But them hyena motherfuckers took my little girl. Get to me. If you can help, I'll be on your debt. And I always pay my debts.
Hey, what's going on, agents? It's Agent Xbox. Now, the Division 2 private beta. I got access to it. I pre-ordered the game. I launched it. And at times it was not what I expected. And I'm going to go over the good things and the bad things. But altogether, I felt like the game was very clunky at first. It was not the combat that we're used to in the PvP community or in the original Division 1 community, where you could zigzag around enemies and stuff and you could get away with it, and if your gear was overpowered, then, well, then you could literally destroy anyone in front of you. It wasn't like that this time around. Everything was really equal. I believe even the LMGs to the shotguns, I felt had a good RPM with a damage mixture in between them. I felt like they were really tested and they really worked inside of the dark zone and going rogue and stuff. Now, everything in this video is going to be subject to change. As far as the bad things in this game, there's not actually that many. I had a few bugs, such as if my gun had too much RPM, the rounds per minute would send my game into a frenzy, and my gun would just yell at me. It would be a sound. That's what it would do. There was an absence of dialogue I noticed, but besides that, really wasn't that buggy. As you can see, it's a lush and beautiful world. There's all kinds of animals. I had deer come up to me. I had raccoons, birds, dogs. You never knew what was going to happen around the corner. The world was very open. Even though it was a lot smaller, it feels a lot smaller than the first game, there really was a whole lot more to do. And I feel like the NPCs weren't just there to give you an objective to kill them. They were there protecting something or doing something, and their line of dialogue actually had meaning to it, rather than the first game where they would just repeat the same thing over again and it would just be pointless. Now, I can say this, they do need to fix, because I know this is going to contradict what I just said, but they do need to fix the NPC's dialogue when in combat, because I cannot tell you how many times I heard someone yell at me, "Fuck you," or "Fuck the Division." Just yell at me at the top of their lungs about 20 times. It was like the Division 1 whenever the beta first launched and everyone was screaming, "Oh no, they got Alex." Well, that's what the Division 2 was like, except for it was fuck. As far as the single player goes, I had absolutely no problem with it. I absolutely loved every single moment of it, and as you can see at the very beginning of this video, the characters' dialogue and meaning actually meant something. I feel like they were really trying to get into the development of these characters, such as this female Nick Fury girl that you saw at the beginning of the video. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and skip straight to the Dark Zone, because the Dark Zone is a totally different story, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how we're gonna make it in the Dark Zone, because it is brutal. You want to max out your character first of all, and then go into the Dark Zone. But I would max it out at, like, say, before you move up to like a level 30, like in the Division 1, move up your character to a level 9 or something. The max in that DZ. Go get gear. Go learn how to play. Go rogue. Figure out the game mechanics, figure out what goes best for you, then you go level up your character. I feel like that's the best way you're going to do it. As far as 1v1s go, that stuff is gone in the past. I don't believe that that's going to be a thing anymore. If it is, I might be wrong. Everything in this video is subject to change. But as far as I could tell, if I was not with a group of players and they weren't helping me, then me attacking another group of players, even though my gear was better than theirs, was absolutely pointless. Because more equals better in this case, and the Division 2 capitalizes on that. I'm talking, you can't do nothing. If there's 3 guys, only 3 guys, and there's you, and you go up to an extraction point. You don't have to hold anything down to go rogue. You don't have to, you know, do a certain set of substances before you have to go rogue. You just shoot them in the back of the head and they die. It's basically like that. It's a cover-based shooter. It's got to be played like a cover-based shooter, or else you're never going to have the full experience of the game.
There are several main factions.
Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm going to let you go ahead and see what the rest of the video is about. There's not really much. But I'll see you later, agents. Remember, this game comes out March 15th. I suggest everyone to pre-order it. I honestly already have. It is a great game. And I'll see you later, agents.
She's operating at the theater settlement on a priority mission. You should go check in with her. If anyone knows how to get these systems back online, it's her. Oh, and introduce yourself to the locals while you're at it. It'll comfort them to know there's a new sheriff in town.
By the way, Agent, head downstairs and check in with the quartermaster.